I used to be an incel. Before I knew what an incel was, before I knew all the terminology and all that shit, I used to be an incel. I used to have the same somewhat thought process of what an incel was and what I identify with, and like the outcome and the upbringing of it really. But when I really found out what the word really was and what it really was, like really the movement basically really meant, um, it was certain stuff about it that was really dark, you know. But I have to admit that I had some of those. I could relate to some of those dark thoughts at that time. You know, I was what, teenager. So, and it was. I know it stems from. It stems from of a situation where like, damn, do you even? Am I attractive at all? You know, having lack of confidence, no confidence really, no real social skills. I still suffer with some of that today. But I'm way like it's totally different now because I wouldn't even be able to get on camera. That's how bad it was back in the day when I was a kid. You know, teenager, really trying to find myself. But I know what those thoughts was like to feel like, dang, I gotta be a brute for these girls to like me, or I gotta do this and I'm not attractive, or so you just made yourself really believe, all right, since I'm not attractive, I might as well just stay just, oh well, just fuck everybody, because you have a fuck everybody mentality. An incel, not, they have a fuck everybody mentality really. And you know what, the Chads and I guess the Tyrones, whatever the shit, you know, like I said before, I knew what an incel was and all this other stuff that come with it. um I identified with it, but I'm gonna tell y'all how to get past that type of shit. And it's easier said than done because I dealt with I still deal with social anxiety. It's a lot better because I challenged myself. See, the best thing you want to do dealing with social anxiety, depression, I've dealt with all that shit. I still deal with these things from time to time. And that's not easy for me to say that on camera, even though it's in black and white, no matter. Um, I suffered with those things. I still do from time to time, but what made me get out of that incel state of mind you, I didn't know what an incel was and what it really like meant. But what got me out of that state of mind was simply trying. That's really all I can tell you is try and learn how to close out your open weaknesses. If you are an emotionally driven guy, you might crack up, or you might feel angry. You might feel like, damn, she thinks she's better than me because she rejected me, or she got 100,000 guys, I'm not worth it, blah blah blah. Listen, man, you got to look at this as an opportunity to learn from. She rejected me. Cool. Tell yourself, pat yourself on the back right afterwards. Then tell yourself, she's not in my demographic. That don't mean you gotta shit on her, fuck her. Even if she was rude. Even if she was rude. Now listen, it come out, it come out. All right, fuck you too, bitch. Wow. But most of the time, you like, all right, sweetheart, do your thing, and pat yourself on the back regardless how it went, and just know and tell yourself, okay, she's not my demographic. Listen, 1,000 girls might turn me down, but 1,000 more won't. And I know it's hard to make yourself believe that when you're in an incel state of mind where you really believe you are not attractive enough to even date. When you make yourself believe that, keyword, you making yourself believe it, bro. It's not real. Everything is only real when you make it real. But so I'm gonna reverse that. It's real because you made it real, but it's honestly not realistic in real life. Because right when you want that little model girl from the IG, the girl that's been eyeing you the whole time, you're not even paying attention to. Because you want her, not realizing you probably need a girl because she might understand you better than the girl you want. Everything you want, you probably don't really need in your life. And what I mean by need, that doesn't mean the girl that's eyeing you, you ain't paying attention. That don't mean you're gonna marry her one day. She might be what you need to overcome a certain challenge in your life. That's all it is. People are lessons. Some people are lessons, some people are blessings. She might be that girlfriend from high school that changed your life. Or she could be that one, she could be the girlfriend that you last with long, long time. Or she could be that girl, y'all had a real serious situation or whatever, and you learned from it. So now, dealing with her, regardless of what happened, your situation and the way you feel about yourself is a lot different. It's a lot different because you try though, bro. That's where it really starts. You have to try. You have to just be like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? If this girl say no, so fucking what, bro? And I know that's hard to swallow, but you got to tell yourself, she don't want me does not mean everybody else feels like her. Trust me, 100 people in the room ain't all agreeing to the same thing, bro. It's always one or two apples in the room that ain't with everything else that everybody else talking about. It's always gonna be like that. This is why when you have meetings and like it's top meeting, whatever your organization is, this is why the organization has a small section of people. It might be it might be a small section of people that knows what's going on, right? Because you can't tell that many damn people. Too many people to keep up with. Just try, man. The way to gain confidence in yourself. A lot of people say the gym. The gym helps, but you do a home workout. You don't want to be around people. But you basically, I'm gonna say this: quit taking everything you do so seriously. Every little moment got to be a certain way, or it's got like it's a movie, like you're on a Truman Show. This ain't the Truman Show, you know. Even though that's another story, us being watched. That's another story, but still, it's not the Truman Show, though, bro. You're not expected to do this or expected to do that. Do it the way you want to do it. But making yourself believe you're not attractive, making yourself believe this is just meant to be, I'm not supposed to be with a woman or all this other shit. Nah, man. Nah, man. There's still some good girls out there. There's still some girls out there that will listen to you, get you, try to figure you out. You might be looking in the wrong direction sometimes. But that happens. Just believe, man, you gotta meet 100 people. Hundreds and hundreds of people, bro. Learn from all of them as much as you can. That's how you just get better. And don't give in and give up. Just be like, oh, fuck it, I'm just not going. Nah, you don't do that to yourself. At the end of the day, love yourself. That's only you're gonna love other people. You feel like you don't love yourself, start looking in the mirror and stare at yourself. And you're gonna see how gorgeous you actually is and how nice you really look. Stop believing what your brain telling you, and especially stop believing in this propaganda that you're average, nobody, and all this other bullshit, bro. Listen, you walk on earth just like everybody else, so how's anybody else special? I'm just saying, what makes them so special? Because they got a bunch of green paper with slave masters on it, like that they can replace at any given moment. You know, people been talking about cryptocurrency all the time. They can replace money. So what is money? What is money for real? Like none of this shit really mean nothing, bro. When you really get that in your state of mind, that so what if this one girl turned me down, bro? You can't let her speak for 1,000 of them. Come on, bro. It's not even fair. She speak for 1,000 of them. Nah, bro. Like the girls that like you. I'm not saying settle for anything, but get with the girls that like you. That's like, obviously they got some interest in you just the way you are. So why not deal with somebody Why not much rather deal with somebody that's on your level? Oh, well, she's my friend. Well, okay, keep her your friend. Get a girl that's like her then. Shit, I don't know. I'm just saying try. It's not nothing beats a try, bro. You're not losing if you're trying. Even if you lose, you're not losing if you tried. You're trying. Real shit, bro. All you gotta do is try, man. That's how I got in an incel state of mind. I tried different things. I tried online. I tried dating. I tried different things. I tried my hand. Even if it didn't go in my favor, I tried different stuff. I start working on myself. And that's not just the gym. That's keeping my appearance up. That's keeping my hygiene up. I do that anyway. That's a given. For real, for real. And once you stop thinking about, oh, this is for a woman and that for a woman, see, that's the biggest thing too. Stop putting everything in a woman's hands where you're doing everything to appease some woman. Don't do that, bro, because now you don't even find time for yourself. You are just putting on a show, and women can tell because there's a lot of guys putting on shows for them. That's why they inboxes be filled up. There's a lot of guys trying to put on shows for them. Some girls don't like the minstrel show. Some girls like you to just come up and be yourself. Trust me, there's somebody for everybody. Please don't believe any different. There's literally somebody for everybody. You'd be surprised how opposites attract. You'd be surprised how people you wouldn't think could be in love with each other. So do not think for 1 minute I'm an incel. It's over for me. I'm gonna die a virgin and single. That's bullshit, bro. You might just be looking in the wrong directions, bro. And you're probably not trying. You have to try. Do not be afraid to lose. What are you really losing? All you're doing is really gaining. That's all you're doing. Look at everything as a gaining position. Like, oh, okay. You gotta look at it that way, bro. Don't look at it as like, oh, I'm not gaining nothing. It's not going anywhere. Nah, man. Get back on the horse and get back on that damn ocean and keep fishing. The hell? We got all this bait and you worried about one fish running away from you. Fuck all that. Go, just keep it moving, man. That's the best thing to do. Keep the shit moving and try. The incel shit, bro. Nah, man. That ain't cool. Because nobody really want to be an incel. So that's what I'm saying. That ain't nothing to be cool about. Because that does nothing but if inflame rage and just all this shit builds up, bro. You like a furnace about to blow up, literally. Like overheated furnace. It's just got steam going out of it, all types. I'm talking old school furnace, all types of shit, bro. You don't want to do that to yourself. That's how these people go on these rampages, all this stupid shit because you ain't getting none. Come on, man. Think about the end of that. Some of these people want to live, they had a legacy known that you went out and deleted people because you didn't have no game. You couldn't get nothing. Come on, bro. And I know you, but some people gonna call this tricking. But what the fuck is wrong with going to go pay for something if it's that serious? If it's to that degree, what is wrong with paying for something? You paying for some shit anyway, technically. What's the difference? You go on a date with a girl for 4 months. Guess how much money you probably didn't spend before you even got a kiss? Guess how much money you probably spent before you even got to grip her ass cheek? Come on, bro. What are you talking about? You paying for this shit any damn way, so what's the fucking point? I'm saying for the people that really just trying to get something, okay, go pay for the shit. Go get that, man, go get that little $100 out of your check and go get on one of these damn sites. Something. I'd rather you do that to go get some weaponry, and now you trying to unalive people than unalive yourself because you didn't get no action. Come on, bro. That shit sounds crazy. That's because it is. Sounds fucking insane, bro. Like, come on, G. It ain't that deep. You shouldn't let it get that deep, man. Go pay for that shit. Fuck what they talking about. Oh, that's simping. Oh, that women ain't gonna respect you. I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. If you stop worrying about what people respect you or not, oh, who? Like, dude, if you got immediate family, you got immediate friends, why the fuck you give a fuck with a whole society of people you probably ain't even gonna meet, have a conversation with, smoke a blunt with, care to think about you, including your own family? You your own individual, bro. You think for yourself. When you close your eyes are closed, right or wrong. When you sleep, your body's in full conscious in the fourth dimension, right or wrong. So what you talking about? Y'all worrying too fucking much about what the next person's thinking about you. And bro, people are gonna think regardless. You're thinking right now. I'm thinking right now as I go. Right or wrong. What are you talking about? Quit worrying about what other fucking people think. I'm trying to tell you, once you get that in that state of mind, bro, you're gonna feel so much better about everything you're doing in your life. And you're gonna reflect like, bro, it ain't even that deep. But I'm telling you again, for all my incels out there that feel like they about to crash the fuck out, go off, man, go pay for some shit. Fuck what them they talking about. Go get you a hoe. That's what they out there for anyway. Get it done. Get that nut off, and I bet money you feel better now. You ain't gonna worry about going on a rampage. I would much rather that. Let's find solutions. Y'all want to laugh at people? Let's find solutions. Go pay for the shit. What's the fucking problem? I don't get it. I already broke down the dating game. 9 times out of 10, you just spend about $500 in 3 months, right or wrong. No, fuck $500 in 3 months. You probably spend down there $1,000 in 3 months, going on dates and all this other shit. Oh, did I mention you got to put gas in your car? Did I mention you probably got bills too? The fuck? And then you try to entertain this bitch, bro? Nah, man. You better go pay for something if it's that serious. If you really just need something right away, you better go pay for that shit. That will save you from going doing some dumb shit. That's all I'm saying. But fuck that incel shit, man. That's a fad. All you gotta do is try, bro. I knew what it was like to be one, but when I figured out, all I had to do is get up and just try. I'm in a much better position in my life now, bro. I don't no longer. I'm not saying I don't suffer from social anxiety, still depression sometimes and things like that, but I used to have it where I was suicidal at that time. And I'm not nowhere near like that no more, bro. Those thoughts don't even, when those thoughts even try to linger up, I instantly, that shit just shut out of my head because I have trained my mind into believing myself a lot more, whether other people believe in me or not. And that's why I realized that was the key. You trying this shit for yourself, not some brownie points on this invisible scoreboard. The only scoreboard that exists is in your fucking brain. That's where it should stay. You're doing good to yourself. Fuck what everybody else talking about, bro. I just had to keep it all the way right, bro. We out.